He said, this is exact words, he said, light, shine.
Really?
Nice. I think that's a lack of faith.
Come on, Cuthbert, if you're here, please, please, please do something. Let us know that you're here in this room with us now. Maybe we can help you. Talk through David, communicate through David. He's here, we can help you. We can help you, your wife, your child, to move on, maybe leave this place. I know you've chosen to stay, but maybe we can help you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you. Can I just tell, Cuthbert, this is my friend Yvette, because he wants to know who you are. He actually said, the words he said was, you're too late with your help.
I'm too late with my help.
Too late with your help.
Okay, fine.
Sorry.
So had David touched upon the poverty for which this part of South London gained a despicable reputation many years ago. It is true that slums surrounded the area, and any souls that still remain may not be too appreciative of the way that their sorry lives came to an abrupt end. But would such danger, disease and desperation still exist the further we travelled?
There's someone else here, and I can't quite get my finger on it because it's a shadowy figure. This is someone I became aware of in the last place we were in, but I think I had crossed him over with who we were talking to. Now he's become much stronger. Now what's really dominant about this man is he has disfigurement in the right-hand side of his face, and I think an eye may be missing. So it's almost like he has a scar here. I'm trying to get more of a story when he was here, why he was here, why he's still here. And it's almost like it's making me want to draw. It's making me want to shut my eye because it's so, you know, the astral's so powerful. I'm actually just going to let that happen because it might help me form a link with him. You always find when there is a lot of activity that there will be stronger astrals, and I mean more controlling of the group that are here. And he seems to be that. He seems to be more controlling. He's calling the rest of them cretins. That's the word he used, cretins. Which I would have thought was quite a modern word, but you know, that's the word he's using. I can't change that. He's actually saying kings, queens, noblemen, prostitutes, and common tarts have all walked here. He's saying to me, who are you looking for? So he sees me, someone who's searching specifically for someone else. So I'm just going to suggest I'm not looking for anyone. I'm happy for whoever comes to me. And he's telling me that that's a dangerous thing to say. He's saying that's a dangerous thing to say. So then I mean, respectfully asking that he guides me then, that if there's, you know, if he can help me, even tell me who he is. He's called me a soul catcher. He said, but you know, if you're a soul catcher, who are you looking for? So I think he thinks I'm trying to find specific souls.
So what period is he from?
He seems medieval to me. He's dressed again in rags, I mean in tatters really. And yet, you know the funny thing, even with the disfigurement and that he's got a kind of attitude, he's actually not a bad character. You know, he looks worse than possibly he is. He's one of what we might call a rough diamond nowadays. You know. He's a very swift one, this one. He's not what you call your normal astral. He knows a lot more than an astral would. So if you cross tomorrow, you would know much the same as you would know. This one knows a lot more. He's more of an intermediary. You know, he's well aware of how things work as far as spirituality goes. I have to be honest, I've never, in all the investigations I've done, come across such a strong, powerful being. It's almost like he's more than an astral. He's more like a guide to us, you know. And he's not a guide I recognise. He's not one of my guides, most definitely not. And I don't think he's associated with anyone particularly in the crew. But the name he's given me is Balthazar. Now, to me, that conjures up images of extreme knowledge and wisdom. It's not. It's a very powerful name.
Okay. Do you think he'll stay with us throughout the night?
I think he will. I think he's very interested. I just wish you could see him because his energy is spectacular. It's not astral energy. It's not, you know, Mrs. Brown from 33 Acacia Avenue, this one. He is quite something.
greeted by an energy that David describes as knowledgeable but controlling, disfigured and disgruntled, we were left wondering if any harmonious souls did exist here. But surrounded by disease, death and depression, we'd all soon realise that the worst was yet to come.
Well, should we go back? What was that?
Oh my God.
Shit.
Tooley Street SE1, a series of railway arches that now act as the imposing and intimidating London dungeon. This hidden gem depicts some of the city's most gruesome tales, yet few, if any, are known to have actually taken place on this land. Our psychics have now given us their sensory feelings on the eclectic mixture of energies that are thought to still frequent here. But what would the night vigils offer to the rest of the team? Tonight has given us the opportunity to invite along Fred Batt, who has appeared on 2 previous Southern investigations. Not only is he knowledgeable on this part of London, he has seen ghosts in his home and work, and as a child even used to play amongst these railway arches. So whilst David, Carl, Stuart and Fred headed into a disused storage area, I led Derek, Richard, John and Ian further along the dungeon floor.
But as we walked up the stairs, I got this feeling as if a rope was around my neck, as if I'm being strung up. So I feel people were strung up here, very close by here, in its time. Might even be from this beam here.
As you stopped then to say that, I started feeling.
Well, I just felt the rope around my neck here as I come up the steps.
As Derek started saying that, I was scratching my neck. Strange. I don't want to feel that anymore.
Where should we situate ourselves?
Somewhere dark.
If there's anyone here who'd like to make their presence known, could you make a noise, show yourself? You touch one of us?
Just when you started to talk then, I was actually pointing where Fred was. And I think something went across the screen.
Do you know something?
Oh, something there. Cool, Bennett. There's something floated right in front of you then, Fred.
Oh yes, I get that.
Another one.
Yeah.
You know, as we're coming back into this atmosphere, it's like it hits me again. I know it's only the residual, but this rushing up and down here at someone, they're not walking, he's not running, but he's at speed. And I'm surprised that we're not actually feeling, all of us now, we're not feeling this like energy that's here.
Is there anybody here? Are there any astral beings here in this building with us, in this place now?
Show yourself as a light anomaly. If that was you that did it then, could you do it again?
Please, we don't mean you any harm. I want to talk to you.
Present yourself so I can talk to you.
What was that? The hell was that?
That was right over in that corner.
Right in that
What was that?
corner. Make a noise for us again. Show yourself as a light anomaly. Wouldn't be rats, would it?
No.
It sounds like something being thrown.
There's a male energy, a man around us, please. Can you come forward? Try and talk to us. There's a woman here, or women, please, can you try and talk to us?
How do you feel over there, Fred?
It's very cold.